Alright, let's get started, shall we? Keep an eye on Deadman activity. Cool. Okay, so last time around I progressed quite nicely on the Giant Dwarf quest. As I was saying, I progressed quite nicely on the Giant Dwarf quest where I had to get 3 parts to fix the statue that we accidentally helped to break. Kind of. And we managed to acquire the axe, and we managed to acquire the clothes, but we now need to get the boots. And as part of that, we are, or I am, rather, training some magic. So I'm doing a bit of mining for some rune essences, which we're then going to runecraft, and then we're going to drain some magic up to 33, so I can use the telekinetic grab ability. So yeah, basically we're training magic. This shouldn't take too long once I remember where the locations are. Hello, Suitepee. How you doing? How you doing today? We are training magic. We have a sort of need to raise our magic level by 10. So I'm gathering lots of essences. And I'm going to go and craft them into runes. Now I think I remember where one of them is. I think. But I kind of... No, I think I remember where both of them are, actually. So this shouldn't be any problem. Hopefully. But we gotta do a fair amount of mining first, just to make sure we have enough to cover 10 levels. So here we are. What are my skills at right now? I'll just put them on the screen for you. I haven't really done an awful lot. Well, combat-wise, I did get my melee skills up to 45 a bit. But that was in preparation for Fairy Tale 1. And I've done a bit of... I've unlocked Herb War by doing the Druidic Ritual quest. And that's been kind of it. I had a good stab at smithing, but it's going to take a bit longer than that. Alright, we have 196 essences and 72. That should just... might just have enough in a couple. I unlocked the coal bag, though. Was the main thing I got from all this, is the coal bag was unlocked. Which allows me a little easier time with the old smithing. I've also located where the blast furnace is, which is what got me on this quest in the first place. It was not designed to be... It wasn't my plan to do this quest, but as part of entering Keldergan for the first time, it just kind of got foisted upon me, so I'm sort of doing it just to get it done. So that's all my skills at the moment. Oh, I've gained some farming as well, but that was due to a fairy tale, not because of any farming I've actually done. Yeah, things work out weirdly sometimes in this game. Hello, David Irving. How you doing? We're mining some rune essence, but not for much longer. I think we have probably quite a bit. I mean, the good thing about training magic is dependent on how much damage we carry out. And luckily, the spell we're going to cast, Fire Strike, can do quite a lot of damage. So we won't really need as many runes as we might think, but we're still going to need a fair amount. The stream delay is almost non-existent. Well, that's good. I have low latency mode enabled on both Twitch's end and my own, and OBS's, so Yeah, there really should be no delay. If you have a good enough connection, anyway. You're good. Slightly knackered from exercising, but okay nonetheless. Nice. Good to hear. I've been out myself to do my universal credit meeting. Didn't last very long. I might actually farm enough essence to gain a mining level, maybe. How far am I off the next level? 786 and I'm getting 5 for pop. Now I'll do a couple more. Yeah. It's short. They're always very short because I basically document everything that I do anyway. So really, it's just a case of I show up, I confirm I attended, and that's about it, really. Honestly, I could probably do it over the phone, Dave, but it's just part of what you have to do to confirm that you're still sort of... This is what Motherlode mining will be like when we unlock that upstairs area. With another 99 nuggets that we need. Or 98. Hi. And he left. Hi and bye. Yeah, I think it's basically the same thing. They just kind of... They're supposed to be there... I think they're more designed for people who don't look for work too well. Or who are struggling. But since I... Yeah. Have you not seen me in the Motherlode, Silas? I've been there so much that I actually got the coal bag. And then found out it was a lot more disappointing than I expected. But still useful. Although more useful when combined with the blast furnace. Ritual Party Cave. Yeah, I did a lot of mining in there. Yeah, you seriously haven't watched me since you're in free to play. I could have sworn you were around. I'll get up to about 300. That should do it. Can't catch me. I'm too fast for the mutt. Wow, you really haven't watched since I was free to play? I thought you'd at least caught one part of my membership adventures. Could have sworn. Don't think I've done Dragon Slayer either. You really haven't watched a stream of this since I've been a member. Well, okay, I guess I'll try and fill you in as best as I can then. Yeah, all the VODs are archived. I always archive my streams. Twitch does a good job of maintaining them, mostly. I'll try and fill you in. So the quests I've done so far as a member are Druidic Ritual to unlock Herb War, Fairy Tale 1. I'm in the progress of doing Fairy Tale 2, but I mainly did that to unlock the Fairy Ring teleportation system. That took a little while. Gertrude's Cat, which was easy. This is one I'm currently trying to do, the Giant Dwarf. This abomination of a quest, but I got through it just to unlock the Cat Speak Amulet. This to unlock Xanaris. Nature Spirit was to unlock Fairy Tale. Same with Priest in Peril. Rat Catchers, which I am not going back to for a very long time because it's a horrible quest and I hate it. That's it. Yeah, they certainly are. Although I don't need to use it for Keldagrim anymore since I unlocked the even better shortcut. And then I've just trained... well, I trained a lot of agility to get the Marks of Grace. I have about 50 or 60 of those at the moment. And that's really been it. Everything else has just been gathered from quests. So... I want to kick on with the smithing, but it's going to cost me a lot of time and a lot of money. So I'm kind of working on that. But what I wanted to do actually was to go and buy my own house. But then this happened, so now I'm taking care of this, then I can go buy my house. And then I can see what upgrades I need for the house. I'm actually quite close to getting another mining level here. I might just farm essences until I gain a level of mining. Then I'm one step closer. I still think mining is going to be my first 99, to be honest. I have a lot of reasons to mine things in this game, so... And here we are. I'm sure there's some other useful quests I could be doing as well, but I really do want to kick on with smithing, if I can. Oh yeah, 308 plus 72, that's nearly 400. And I get double off both mind and air, but I need more air than mind, to be honest. Looking forward to your late afternoon coffee. What kind of coffee do you drink? I don't drink coffee myself, but... Hey, dog, I bet you can't teleport. Yeah, I bet you can't. I bet you can't teleport me to dog. Here we go again. It's just king coincidence stuff, but it helps with the diet. I'll just stick to water. By the way, you may have noticed on the webcam, but I've adjusted the microphone position a bit. I've basically removed some speakers that were getting in the way on the desk, which I don't use since I listen to everything with this. So hopefully the camera's now a little better placed. I think it was just Kraju who pointed it out, but now you can see more of my body and face, and there's not a big mic. The magician's hat is much less visible. Yeah, it's still here though. The microphone is still there. It's a little more clearer now. So, oh wow. These rune essence, pure essences, don't actually weigh anything, seemingly. Well, they weigh so little that it barely counts towards my weight total. Huh. Go figure. Yeah, you know what, I think I will mine until I hit 65 mining. Not that I've got a shortage of mining anytime soon. I need to get another 100 golden nuggets to unlock the upstairs motherlode, and also hit 72 mining to be able to actually use it. So I've got that to work towards. So there'll be a lot more mining grinding. Then I can start getting the next set of smithing materials ready, as I attempt to hit 70 smithing at some point. Weather's being a bit weird at the moment. It's kind of sunny, but then there's rain that keeps popping up. Just can't quite decide what it wants to be at the moment. Alright, this is going to be the penultimate ore essence run. Because the next time I do this I will be gaining a level in mining. And then I'll go on Runecraft. And then hopefully we'll have enough runes to get that level. Hopefully. At least that is the plan anyway. Yeah, we're going to have around just shy of 500 essences. It was really sunny on Sunday. Went out on a forest walk. Oh man, I wish there was a forest close enough to where I live. If I want to go to a forest, I have to go all the way to the Lake District. Wow, I actually teleported in a good spot for once. You had to drive to it near the coast. Here we go. Mining 65. I can now mine Witherkite. Which I've never seen before, but I assume it's useful for some stuff. There we are. 65 mining now. We're doing pretty good. Alright. Well, now I need to... Well, I can put the pickaxe away because I'm done mining. Now I just need to make the runes. Right, let's dump these essences off. Actually, maybe we should get rid of these regular rune essences first. Cool. Right. Now, if I remember correctly, the... Wait. I thought that was the air altar. Or is that the one here? I know one of them's here and one of them's up there. I think I've got them mixed up in where they are. Yeah, it's the Ur one that's south of Falador. And the mined one is in the forest. Now we need to make a lot more Ur runes than mined, so we're going to make probably about double as many. Well, that sounds good, man. Driving on the coast to a forest. I might do something like that myself tomorrow, actually, if the weather's any good. I might go for a drive up somewhere nearby and have a walk around. Two people fishing, even any members. Then this is a good spot for fishing. Right, now we need to head. Oh wait, this is Falador, isn't it? Hmm. Especially to head south. Oh, what south? There's going to be more snow soon, or so they say. There was supposed to be a lot of cold snow this weekend, and it never showed up. So, I guess that's a bit of a lie. Oh, there's going to be snow. Oh my god, a yew tree. Woo! Mighty yew tree. Oh, sorry, it's a splendid tree, I should say. Alright, so if I remember, the air altar is just around here. Web headlines are very clickbaity and exaggerated. Like a Daily Mail article or some shit. Yep. Alright, here we are. The air altar. And ta-da! 56 runes are made. How nice. Now we just repeat this process until we've made as many air runes as possible. Yeah, it's like the Daily Express headlines. Killer storm, minus 20 degrees weather coming to Britain. If you count one area in Scotland as the whole of Britain, yes. Or super heat wave is going to burn everyone to a crisp. This place is pretty bad full stop. Alright, how many Irwins do we have? We have 108 compared to 73 thingies. So we need about a 2-to-1 ratio roughly. And then we need some decent target to attack. Something that won't be too... I bet the town guards will be good for casting magic at because they wear armor and shit. So they'll have magic they won't have as much magic resistance. So therefore they'll be perfect for beating up on. So that should be good. We have now hit level 16. I do wonder if there's an easier way of doing this later on or something. Although that being said, as you get through the rune crafting levels, you can make more per essence. So I guess that counts as the easier part. Or maybe there's like a really rare item that allows you to teleport to any altar you want. UK newspaper sites are pretty awful. They're full of dodgy ads and pop-up videos, or behind a paywall and constantly nagging you to subscribe. I know the Daily Mail was pretty bad for that, but and again, I don't really read newspapers online or otherwise. I get most of my news from the BBC News app. And that's about it. Goodbye, rune essences. We're not going to need you ever again, so you can bugger off. We don't need you. Because we're never going to be using regular rune essences again. So, like the Private Eye, when I used to read it, made so much fun of how the Daily Mail would advocate against one thing, and then you'd go on their website and they'd have a shitload of stuff that basically was exactly what they were ranting about. Like, something like celebrities should have more privacy, and then they'd have a shitload of paparazzi shots on the Mail website. Huh. You bind... Okay. Well, I want to make more. Yeah, there we go. You bind the temple's power into making runes. Why, thanks. I would like to make runes. Now, we don't need to train magic massively high at this point. We just need to hit level 33 so I can learn one spell. And then I will be able to complete this giant dwarf quest. Finally. Let's see, 212. Nice. Also, it appears my mouse problem has fixed itself. I mean, I did say last night that I had a mouse problem, but actually it doesn't seem to have cropped up again. I must have fixed it or something. Or maybe I gave it a bit of a clean and it helped, but I guess I won't need to buy a new mouse, which is good. As I don't particularly feel like spending a lot of money if I can help it. Oh, that guy's got a dragon axe. And as I learned a few parts ago, if it's got the dragon head on it, that means it's an ornate dragon axe because it looks more decorative. You need to buy a decent mouse and keyboard. Yeah, monitors aren't cheap. I mean, the mouse I have right now, I think it was the cheapest, or one of the cheapest parts of the gaming stuff I bought. The Steel Series one. I've gotten used to the weird color-coordinated keyboard thing, funnily enough. When I first sort of bought these things, I found it weird that they had all these different colors on it, but now I just kind of got used to it. I hadn't even touched the options for it whatsoever, so I'm not really that interested. But I've gotten used to the multicolored glows of the things inside the mouse and the keyboard and the side of the PC. Still, I look forward to when you are streaming again. Buying 5 laws. Didn't know democracy could be bought. Level 17 rune crafting, which doesn't give me anything. But it does level up my rune crafting skill. Kind of interesting that 2 skills are locked behind quests. I wonder if there's any intention for more of them to be locked behind quests at one point, or whether they've just had these 2 in mind. I quite like the idea you have to do this quest first to actually get the entire skill available to you. You won't be doing any more late night streams. Oh, how come? Because of a job or whatnot? I have 324. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need about 500 or so. I have a decent body clock now, I don't want to screw it up. Fair enough. Can't say that I blame you. I mean, I don't like to do late night streams either. When I get a job, I won't really be able to. Not that I ever have. I usually stop before 12. Most of the time. I mean, even when I get a job, these kind of streams won't be a thing either. These will be a thing of the past. You might do more afternoon and early evening streams. That sounds nice. Actually quite close to getting 700 total skill level. I'm pushing for time a bit here, but I'm hoping to get my magic up just before 5. By the power of magic, I compel thee. I wonder when Doom Eternal is coming out. They'll probably announce something at E3, I bet. They're probably saving it for E3 to announce a date, I'd imagine. Speaking of E3, that's not far off, is it? Ish. We're up to 436. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, about 600, 700, and I can just. Alright, so it's 2 months off. Which raises a very interesting question. 11th of June. Should have your PC by then. Yeah. That'll be good. I don't really watch E3 all that much though. I mean, I can just sort of take the key moments afterwards anyway. But it doesn't help the fact that all the E3 events happen when it's like fucking nighttime. Oh, 18. Sweet. Did we not gain anything from this? Oh no, it's not actually. We gained something next level. I'll be able to watch it and say, oh, I could get that game even though I have no intention of getting it. I think the only E3 stuff I would care about this year would be, again, the Bethesda showcase. But not... I mean, I want to see some Doom Eternal, I want to see... Actually, that's kind of it. Just Doom Eternal will do. Showing off some more footage and a release date. And then... Oh, by the way, have you heard that Romero Games has actually partnered with Paradox Interactive and they're working on something? John Romero's become quite busy recently. He's now developing something with Paradox Interactive. Yeah, I looked it up on my Twitter, which is occasionally useful when it's not full of people arguing about things or posting weird cats. But yeah, he's partnered with Paradox Interactive and they've got something in the works apparently, so... Well, I have no idea. I mean, John Romero's been making mobile phone games for a while. So he's not exactly been quiet for years. He's been making like that taco truck game. He's still making stuff. Oh, and he's got to release Sigil at some point. Which is what everyone's really asking. When is Sigil coming out? It's supposed to be this month. It might be now May. Well, I don't think he really cares that much. I mean... That's just what he does. You know? He's just in it. I think he just does what he enjoys doing because he's earned enough money to be able to do it. It's not like he's doing it for... Still got all that prestige behind him. Well, that's perhaps what he's doing with Paradox Interactive. Perhaps he's finally working towards something. I mean, I think it'd be interesting if he did actually work towards like an old school first-person shooter thing. In an era where those kind of games are actually getting a lot of good attention. You know? It's a good time to be a fan of that kind of older style game because there's so many that have come out that have been good and others that have on getting there. No, I've never played Daikatana. I've heard that it's apparently quite awkward, has its moments, but it's generally, well, quite awkward. I read about a fair bit of it during my read of Masters of Doom, and it's named after a weapon that was in their D&D sessions, you know, the thing that would destroy all the demons. Alright, we got 604. Keep in mind we get double. I think we need to do this 2 more times and then we need to start making mind runes. But no, I've never played Daikatana. It's something like an RPG FPS hybrid, from what I gather, except it's not very good. Can't say I'm exactly chomping at the bit to play it either. Level up, ooh. Members can now craft steam runes from pure rune essence and will receive 2 water runes. Great. I've never used water, but hey ho. I can make double with water now. It's a thing. And I've also hit total level of 700 skill points. So I am getting some nice progress there. There's other FPS games I want to be playing instead. Sandwiches or FP? No. I don't want sandwiches. You can keep your sandwiches. What I want is magic. And what's of it? Alright, how many do we have now? We have 660. We have 73, and we have 156 left. Okay. I'm going to do one more run with air, and then I'm going to spec the rest on mind runes. And then we should be done. Then we can start casting them on the poor guards. Will be our unwilling victims of the day. That's right, guards. You're going to be exploded. Which means I'll have to switch out my tiara. Still quite a few old school first person shooters to look forward to this year, as well as some I want to play anyway. But I do also want to play Resident Evil 2 Remake, which I'm going to do very soon, once I finish Rune Catastrophe. I just feel a sense of good timing in playing it. Not least because one half of the mapping team recently followed the channel, so I kind of sensed they were like waiting for it. So fuck it, I'm going to. So we're going to take off the air tiara, and we're going to put on the my mind one instead, and this will give us. If you want to know what these tiaras do, by the way, the tiaras basically act as a replacement for the talisman. You don't only use a talisman to access these ruins, but if you wear a tiara, it's essentially the same thing. Except you can wear it and it frees up one inventory slot. Oh, just a quick heads up about the low latency thing. I've noticed it's been screwing around with my sound lately. I think I might have fixed it, but you might hear us complaining about it. Oh yeah, someone was complaining about that last night. I think Kraja was saying the sound was being a bit weird, but if any reset the stream, everything was fine. But yeah, I did hear about that. So I was trying to think what he meant, because it makes the music go out of tune. Oh. Okay. It's very trippy. Wow. Yeah, I think I said, like, well, the frames did drop once, so maybe that was it, but I had no idea about that. Still, low latency is way too good to have, so I'm not going to ditch it just for the... Alright, so the mind... Oh, here's that strange castle again, with the strange princess. Who's slightly insane. I'm sure one day we're going to find out why she's insane. But until then... the stream trying to catch up. Oh, that sounds like it's more fun then. Anyway, here is the Mind Ruins. It's a little further to walk, unfortunately. My mind. This still looks like a good area for a Doom fight. I kind of wish there was a closer bank, but there really isn't. The closest bank is to go back to Falador, so this is going to take a bit longer to do. You found a quick fix that seems to be working so far. Eek, a bear. Talk into drain pipe? If I'm talking into a drain pipe, that probably means she's kidnapped someone. Well, oh man, this is going to take a bit longer. Just going to go further to do it. Thankfully, I don't need as many of these for the casting of magic spells. Yeah, it's set to 229 at the moment. I'm also kind of hoping that Mrs. Bubbles will also join in on the streams when I do win a catastrophe as well. It would be nice to get the mappers' thoughts on the maps as I play them. Oh, I just dropped a few frames then. Speaking of dropping frames. Yeah, I could definitely see Obarke making a map out of this place. My runecraft skill is now 20. I can now make body runes. Well, you haven't got out of tune. Yeah, it only happened for like a second or something. That's just because of my wireless. Unfortunately, wireless isn't 100% stable. But it's as good as I'm going to get it. And to be fair, it's a lot better than when I first started using it. Luckily, I managed to amplify it by getting a really good amplifier, which picks it up pretty sweet. So, and hey, I could stream at 2,500 kilobits per second now, which is nice. Doing something right. But obviously, I would prefer a wired connection. Yeah, you know, lucky. Unfortunately, this house doesn't have a lot of plug sockets, so it's really hard to get any electricals in. But That won't matter when I have my own place. The computer will be in the same room as the router, so that won't be an issue. Alright, I'm only gotta do this 3 more times, and then we'll be able to start killing some guards. So, you think you're safe now, guards, but beware, I live to blast you all. You know, tin cans of armor. In fact, if I bust out of poker early enough tonight, if I'm unlucky, I might start with Catastrophe tonight. I don't intend to bust out early, but on the off chance that I do get unlucky, could start this evening. I wonder how long it will take me to recreate this in a Doom engine. Yeah, decent net. Yeah, that's definitely the thing I'd be looking at the most when moving into my own house in the future. The net connection's got to be good. Chapter 3, Section 8 of JGOC's Terms of Service. To use Iron Man services, you must meet all the following. 1. Fat. 2. Ugly. 3. Stupid. 4. Virgin. Hello, all Iron Man are virgins. Thanks for the follow. Well, again, how is this controversy not getting reported? This is the kind of thing that should be on the internet, really. You know, I don't imagine many people would take kindly to those specific terms of service. I mean, it's a good thing this isn't an Iron Man character, because I can trade with people and stuff, but for all those who are taking on the challenge, you know, and all those YouTubers as well, maybe they cover it up. Maybe it's a big conspiracy. Like, they make Iron Man out to be really popular or something, but then they don't tell you the truth about it because they get paid off or some shit. They don't want to insult people that are Iron Man committed in this game. They pocket that JGEX money. I don't know. I can't think of any other games that have such terms of service that insult their player base. That'd be like if Epic Games had a terms of service for using Fortnite. Must be young enough and dumb enough to buy lots of microtransactions. No freeloaders welcome. Or if EA just called everyone who bought Anthem suckers. Although, in fairness to EA, that would be probably one of the first truthful things they'll have said in a long time. You know, if they just came out and said, yep, everyone who bought Anthem's a sucker. Hope you like waiting never for content that will improve the game. By which time everyone will have moved on to another game. That seems to be the way of the live service, though, which is something that was that Jim Sterling touches upon a lot, but I think it's kind of interesting to note that it seems that modern games aren't designed to last long after they release, you know. It's the whole idea that a game can be treated the same way as, say, a movie or, I don't know, a football team's good run of form. You buy a game, it lasts a couple of months, and you move on to the next game. You don't care about the longevity of the game because people are just going to move on to the next product and the next one and the next one. You know, whereas games that are built to last like this and a lot of older games, people play years later because communities spring up and mod the game and create interesting things. Whereas games nowadays don't like that kind of stuff because they don't want games to last forever. They want to last a certain amount of time that makes them profitable until they release the next thing that makes them a bit of money. The last time I bought an EA game, probably Mirror's Edge a while ago. Now Mirror's Edge was admittingly quite good, albeit very short. Alright, this is the last run on the mind. Mind. And we're done. But in the most recent video he talked about the roadmaps, how games have roadmaps now, and how it's expanded from games that have the day one patch to having from DLC to day one patches to like having games that don't start as finished, you know. And there was an interesting comment that was made that basically said consumer awareness has gone from not buying the game until it's out of early access to not buying the game until a year after launch. No, I definitely won't. But now I don't intend to buy any other EA games because they don't make anything anymore that's any good anyway. That's it. That's every possible mind rune. Now we can start casting spells. And we hope to gain 10 magic levels using this. So let's get to it. Now comes the exciting part. The part where I can pretend to be a wizard. Luckily, I'm smart enough to not bother with buying any games that have roadmaps because what's the point? If you're already going to tell people you have roadmaps and plans for the future even before the game starts, then why the hell would anyone play your game until like it's ready? It's like, nah, I'll just wait 2 years. You can release your collector's edition, and then I'll just have. You'll re-release the game anyway as a Game of the Year edition or some bullshit. And then I'll buy it then, and I won't have to wait for all the content, it'll just be there. The problem with that, though, is that some of these games die off. So you're not able to do that, because by the time they update everything, everyone's moved on to the next game, or whatever. Alright, I can take off this tiara now, because I'm not going to be doing any more of that. So, now we're gonna withdraw all the mind runes and all the air. It's not a perfect 2-to-1 ratio, but it's close enough. Then we need the Staff of Fire. We need all the wizard gear we can get to give us a plus magic boost. wonder if a cake would actually improve magic or not. Could be worth a shot. Let's see. Does it improve the magic though? Improves our general defense, so that's not a bad thing. That's really showing out of any more magic items to use, really. Guess I have. No, it seems to be about it. What's this? Alright. Let's get to work then. Oh, I guess we could also withdraw some boots. Maybe they will help. Let's see. Oh no, the boots actually detract from magic. I can wear the gloves, but I can't wear the boots. Because the boots detract from the magic casting. Alright, so we are going to cast Fire Strike. And we'll be casting... Now, the reason I don't have any fire runes, in case anyone's wondering, is that when you equip a certain staff, like this, it basically counts as an unlimited use of the runes, which is why you can see that the fire requirement is struck out. And as fire runes require the most per strike, it's best to get the fire rune. So, for every time I cast this spell, I will be using 2 air runes, 1 mind rune, and Staff of Fire essentially counts as fire, unlimited. I mean, God help us all, there's a staff that gives you to cast all the runes, but I imagine that's probably something you'd get when you hit 99 magic. Oh, you can just cast any spell all the time, whatever. Right. And now, we're going to kill some guards. We need to get magic to 33. Yeah, that's the same with me. So now we're going to attack. Here we go. And it splashed. Oh, I probably should have got some food with me, actually. That being said, I do have a high defense. But I should probably take some food with me. Alright, now we just need to kill these guys. Come on. There we are. Ow. God is the... Ooh, more air runes. Don't mind if I do, then. Oh god. I have a horrible feeling we're not going to have enough to get to 33. Just depends how many times we can hit for a good amount of damage, really. Still, we actually do have a 2-to-1 ratio. We have more air than mind at the moment. Let's just draw 10, 5 lobsters. Should do it. Alright. Yeah, I mainly play a lot of older games that I wanted to play anyway. I don't really play a lot of modern games. So look at that, 8 damage. It's amazing. What is he doing? Why is he running away? I am now magic level 24. I can now enchant Pearl Trip crossbow bolts. Nice. You are toasted. Yeah, well, that's because... I mean, I'm going to play Doom Eternal, of course, when it comes out, but... Well, it all comes down to getting as much damage off as possible now. Yeah, I had the GPU, but doesn't mean I'm going to want to buy a lot of these shitty games. Huh, so that was a percentage. Why is it now a percentage? Strange. Come on, man. Need to kill this fucker. Still hours I can take. Yeah, I need the big hits. People play most of the older games but want to play the occasional modern game. Well, I enjoy Dusk a lot. Dusk is fun. And that has a lot of plans. It's got a co-op mode, which, honestly, when that comes out, I might actually play a bit of that. I'm really waiting for that game to start its own community of custom maps. Because God knows there's potential with that game to actually make something pretty sweet. I don't want 1s, I want 7s and 8s. Come on, kill him. There you go. I'm not bothered about just... And I know you can kill these guys by kiting them over a fence, but I can't be bothered. Look at that, 8 and 7. That is cool. That's some good shit right there. 8 and 7. Cast Earth Strike. I won't be doing that though. Yeah, man. Co-op mode and the update where people can make their own stuff. I might start playing custom Dusk maps. Magic Level 25. Oh, I can now cast Varrock Teleports, which teleports me to Varrock. Nice. That's pretty sweet. I've actually just learnt my first teleport spell. It requires fire, air, and luring. Just one. That's pretty good. Might start using these teleport spells a bit more as I get them. Save me a bit of time. Take them bones. Oh, we got 245 more cast of Fire Strike, and we need to get to 33. Can we do it? In fact, what I am thinking of doing when the co-op update comes out for Dusk is actually playing Dusk again with somebody in the chat. Huh, now it's showing it in terms of numbers, which is what I prefer. Odd. Ow. Dude. Please. Stop. Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential for Dusk custom maps. I mean, the game is amazingly good. I can just imagine what some people would do with that if they had their own, if they had all the customization they could want. You might see something like a Doom or a Quake community spring up overnight of people making their own stuff for the game. It is that good. Yeah, I think it does too, because Dusk was an amazing game. Like, really one of the best FPSs I've ever played, and I'd love for people to make their own stuff out of it. And I'd love to play what people make. Potato seeds. These guys are dropping a lot of various things, that's for sure. Yeah, we're definitely going to have enough to cast every fire strike based on the amount of mine to air. It's just a case of, do we have enough? Really just depends how many times we cast and hit with 7s and 8s. Oh yeah, the art style would be great. It's just a really, very cool art style. Oh, 26. Getting there. No new spell learned, but we got there. A little bit. Actually, I start getting defense points as well with these spells, interestingly. That's it. We are still only 56. Can't all the terms. I imagine people could probably take art assets from like Doom and Quake and put them in Dusk if they wanted to. You know, make their own versions of the textures. You really went all the way around there. What a jerk. Boom. Well, yeah, there'd be a process of people getting used to mapping with Dusk and stuff. But hey, if it's encouraged, people will make stuff for it. We need to really start hitting a lot more high damage rolls. It's running away! Sort of. That's more like it. Destroy him! Quickly. But the thing that's also good about the Dusk textures is that it allows for a lot of interesting colours. I mean, not everything in Dusk was dark, you know. There was stuff like that, especially in episode 3, or even the Eshko labs of episode 2. You had a lot of bright areas too, to complement the darker stuff. But you know, people will make their own textures as soon as they can. 27. I have now learned level 2 enchant for use on emerald and jade jewelry. Nice. We can now enchant something a little more better quality, I guess. $27. I need to be 33. I think we're going to fall a bit short, despite all this. We're going to need to make some more. Runes. Oh yeah, you could. I mean, the core game just showed the kind of environments you could make. Pretty creative stuff overall. There's just a ridiculous amount of potential simply because the core gameplay loop of Dusk is so good. All we have to do is create some really cool environments for the enemies to work. And let's not forget that Dusk has one other advantage going for it. No enemies in Dusk are hit scans, so you don't have to worry about anything like snipers or cheap little encounters with terms of hit scans. Every enemy is projectile based. Whoa. Clue scroll. We finally got a clue scroll. It's the first time I've had one of those. I know they drop from guards, but I've never... Well, I've not really killed a lot of guards since going to members. That's probably why, but I have a clue scroll. Wow. Nice. It looks like I might have something else to be doing then. These clue scrolls are essentially ways of getting some treasure. And it can be worth doing. We actually did one for X marks the spot, which was like an introduction to them. So that is going to be something we need to do as well. Now we have one in our possession. But only after I've completed this quest. Yeah, it shouldn't take forever to make a map. Although I suppose it depends how good people are with 3D engines. But yeah, I'd imagine, you know, you can do a lot of things. Toasted. Getting a lot of seeds for farming purposes later. If we ever do start our own farm. No, it doesn't look like we're going to hit 33 with these runes, unfortunately. There's just not enough of them. But we might as well expend all the ones we have at the moment. Get as close as we can. Millions of brushes. I'm sure people will do all kinds of things once they're able to make their own stuff. You'll probably see your old tributes to Quake and Doom levels being thrown in there, as you'd expect. But I am also expecting to see a lot of original stuff. Maybe even Pinchy Scree will make a map for it. $28. Not want a new spell. But another magic level gained. That's not going to be enough, is it? I'm probably going to get maybe one more level or so, and then that's it. A lot of more rune crafting to do. Oh, I'm sure he will. I tell you what I might do when I finish killing these guards, though. I'm going to use that teleport spell. Because that'll give me some level up. Stop right there, criminal scum. Haha, your friend's blocking you. Get out the way, Bob! I can't attack this wizard! I'm not moving from my post. Bob, you're killing me! And now I'm killing Bob. Poor disposable Falador guards. I hope their families don't mind. So many widows I'm creating with all this. I think if I get enough good hits, I can hit one more level of magic. Get out. You can hear hoovering. Yeah, there's some hoovering going on in the background. Where's he going? Run away from me. You get over here and take your magic fire bolts like a champ. Oh no, come on, I can't hit one more level of magic. Come on. Yeah. Cooked. You hate hoovering, it's so tedious. I think ironing is pretty bad, honestly. I need to do a shitload more practice at it. Well, yeah, that's true, but it has to be done. Now, down to my last 7 runes. Can I gain 1 more magic level? I need to hit a bunch of good numbers. And not splash. That's not good. Ah, great. Well, I've now officially run out of... Well, I've got 2 left, but it's not going to be enough. Suppose I could try and cast 2 more, then I'll just beat him up with a stick. Oh, I'm going to bash this guy with my stick. I'm going to hit him. I can hit him for 6 damage, but that's because I got a lot of melee skills, so... Just because I can't cast magic spells doesn't mean I can't beat you up with this stick. Von Rotter. Yeah, how do you like it? You're getting beat up by a staff. Yeah, take that. Well, that's it. We've run out of runes and we're still only 28. We're going to need a lot more of both. I guess it's time to get back to crafting. But first, I'm going to enjoy teleporting for the first time. So I'm going to do one quick little teleport. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm going to teleport to Varrock. Whoosh! Nice. And just like that, I am in Varrock. Well done, you have completed a medium task in the Varrock area. Your achievement diary has been updated. Okay. Alright, we're going to have to ditch all this stuff now. Exactly. That's going to be so useful. The only problem is I need a lot more runes. War runes to cast it, but that's going to be useful from time to time. I think I have steel arrows. Do I? Yeah, I don't think I have iron bolts though, but now I do. For any crossbows I might use. Alright. Got all these onion seeds, cabbage seeds, potato seeds, sweet corn seeds, tomato seeds, and a clue scroll, which I'm going to put in this inventory. Right, I need to equip my rune pickaxe, and I need to equip also the... I think we'll focus on the mine tiara first this time, because that's what I need more of at the moment. Right. Ah. Well, we did gain 5 magic levels, but we're going to need to do some more mining. Now, I could just buy the runes and cast, but I'm made to train my rune crafting as well, so I might as well do that as well. Plus, I don't want to spend the money on just buying stuff I can make myself. I'm going to need that money for later, when I'm spending 72,000 gold for good use of the blast furnace. I need to check that actually. I'm going to have to look up the blast furnace guide or something. But I'm pretty sure the figure quoted was 72,000 gold per hour, which I assume is the cost of what the NPCs will look after it for you with. Because it says you can win over players, but you can also pay people to you can pay the NPCs to also look after it for you. But it costs a lot of money. Provably third dicing / blackjack. What? For me, it's still awesome to think I'm in the 300 or something in the world. Wow. I didn't know there was betting and gambling in Runescape. Alright, so... Alright, coffee time, so be right back. Yeah... I was going to call this the Giant Dwarf Part 3, but since I haven't done anything for the quest, I'm probably just going to call this Training My Magic. which to be fair I've really neglected quite a bit. Still got my first useful teleport skill, which I might be using a bit for convenience sake. I mean, I want more war runes. I'm going to start teleporting around from place to place though. But that's such a helpful shortcut for me. I won't even need to necessarily have magical equipment on me. I could just drift draw the correct amount of runes, cast a spell, done. And we're in business. No problem. Falador Tower's still online. Guess he's recently got back into this too. I'm still 3 levels away from getting a useful prayer. Sets for magic though isn't really going to be entirely well. It'll be useful, but I need the melee one. But conveniently, that's the furthest of the 3. Then I'll have to learn how to prayer tap. Ah well, that's a worry for later. It's going to be a while before I get a few more prayer levels up. I'm not really focusing on prayer right now. $46,500 experience for the next mining level. That's 65. It's a lot. Although I'm not really grinding mining yet. I just need the rune essence. I suppose this is where the rune essence bags could be useful, actually. I can get a small one, a medium one, a large, and a giant, which holds 12. As you use the pouches, they degrade and store less essence. Just speak to the Dark Mage at the center of the abyss to restore them. Okay, that sounds like I should never bother with pouches. Oh wait, hang on a second. No, actually, I'm going to assume that rune pouches are actually like not like the coal bag where you just get one. That you can get like many of them. In which case I could carry 28 rune pouches and therefore store 120, 240. Wow. No, wait, that's not right. It's 28, so it's 120, 240, 360 minus 24, 336 rune essences at max capacity. 336 on a single trip. That's not bad, actually. Although it sounds like it's a pain to maintain. Plus it says something about the abyss. And I have to be runecrafting level 75. But that's pretty handy, actually. That means I could carry 336 rune essences on one trip. I could sit here, take a piss, come back, and have 336 rune essences in the bag each time. Although I'd have to maintain them. I'll talk into that much later. I mean, I'm not really worrying about rune crafting and magic right now. I'm just kind of using it as a means to an end. So, with this available, that may start to change a bit, especially if I start unlocking the more powerful magic spells. But to sustain my own magic is gonna require a lot of farming. I've got enough things to farm. But maintaining teleport spells, now that will be useful. Definitely will gain a lot of stuff from that. In the future, of course. All in the future. So many things in the future. Like in the future, I'm going to have the graceful agility set. I'm going to have the ability to make my own runite gear. I'm going to have the ability to do all kinds of shit. So does this count as grind? I would count this as grinding, but the music changes. So meh. I suppose if I do this a lot in the future, I will put music on, but a cup of tea. Oh, how wonderfully British. Take me away, old boy. Take me away. I could also do. I think I can also do this in Ardoon as well, but I don't think the mage's area is as close as this shop. Honestly. I prefer to drink tea, but I don't really drink a lot of tea either. I just stick to pure water these days as much as possible. You only have like 2. I tried a coffee once and I did not like it. I don't intend to start either. Took me a couple of months to get into water and I'm quite happy to stick it. You don't drink it for the taste. You drink it for the caffeine fix. It's not healthy for you, Dave. Not that that stops everyone from having it anyway. Oh, leafy plants. No, Dave, water is the best. Coffee drinking is for Starbucks waiting hipsters. Real people drink water. The H2O of existence. You're just a tipster, Dave. I bet you got a beard and I bet you've got a beanie and I bet you complain about all kinds of shit on Twitter. Yes, John, you do all that stuff. You admit it. I wonder why exactly they have a path leading around and up the rune essence. When you can just farm it from the bottom. I guess maybe when hordes of people are here, but no one ever climbs it. In fact, the wires are broken, so I don't even know why they bother maintaining them. Oh, look, an imp. An earth imp. Going rock on. Oh, that's so cheesy. But all I drink in between the coffee is water. Yeah, water is good. Water is life. I don't even drink Coke anymore now. It's just that. It does mean though that I don't really drink anything when I go out to a pub anymore, but well, sometimes. Don't know why I activated the map there. The source of all rune stones. Robinson's orange. I never bothered with that myself. I just used to drink a lot of Coke, but the Coke didn't really help either. So now I don't drink that. I do happily drink alcohol though a bit, but I know one thing that I'm very impressed that I've managed to maintain for about a year now. I think it's been about a year. No, actually, it's been a couple of months. But ever since Christmas, I've not had a single drink at home at all. I have no cider. I don't drink at home anymore. I'm very proud of that, at least. I no longer drink any cider in the house. If I want to drink alcohol, I have to go out. So I've maintained that, and I feel no reason to go back, ever. Yeah, I mean, I don't intend to have one tonight because I don't know how long I'll stay at this poker game. But if I'm out, I'll probably have one. I'm in the mood. I hope I do well tonight, though, in the poker. I'd like to get some dosh. No more drunk streams. Yeah, drunk streams are overrated. That being said, it won't be the worst case if I went out early tonight. I could just get home and I could play some Lunar Catastrophe and get started on that. Oh, it depends how late I get back, I suppose. If I get back too late, I guess I'll just have to play more Runescape. Or I can watch a film. I wonder how many rune essences I'm going to need. Well, let's see, I'm almost 29 on the magic front. I figure I'm probably going to need somewhere around 400 mind runes, which means I'll need about 800 air, which I have a decent bank of air at the moment. Yeah, I've got 61 in the bank, so I'll probably need, let's see, 800 to 400 mind. That's 1200. But I make double off both air and mind. No, I can't do any tricks with the poker chips. I've never really bothered trying, actually. I focus more on just playing the game. And having fun with people and stuff. I can't do any of the poker tricks. I just play for the game. And then win or lose, I just go home and swear at the cat. Maybe. You can make them disappear really quickly. Oh, that's a good trick, man. That's a good trick. I'm actually cutting down on poker a little bit after the current league's end. I'm gonna start playing just when I feel like it. You know, not really care about the points or something, because I'm not going to take it seriously, and I've been to enough regional finals with the pub leagues that I've kind of seen what the gist is anyway. So really, it's just fun. So what I'm going to start doing is like attending on a when I feel like it basis. But only after the current league's end that I'm doing at the moment. Well, that being said, I am going to see my friend on Thursday night to watch Captain Marvel. Just for the sake of seeing my friend, really. I've watched a video about the film and I've heard it's average at best, but... yeah, that's just it. I mean, I can't imagine doing it too seriously. You gotta have like a huge bankroll. So it's 1,200 runes. Okay, so I need 600 rune essences basically to craft the amount, around 600 rune essences to create the 1,200 runes I need to create the to level up my magic. The good thing about this though is that the mining is a relatively easy process. It's not like I have to fucking keep clicking different rocks. I just click the one rock and it comes in quickly so I can chill. So although tedious, it is by far the easiest mining possible. I mean, you gotta handle the swings. And playing it seriously means you gotta keep studying it. And I'm like, I really don't want to do that. Because I considered for a little while trying to take it a little more seriously, but I just can't handle the swings. I'm more happy doing stuff like this. This is stressful enough sometimes. But nah, I found that when you play it for fun, you don't really care massively about the losing, and you just do it for good luck sometimes. Good things can happen. And if not, then it's just a fun day out, right? Chill with your friends for a bit. That's all that matters. $252. Alright. I don't think I could do that either. Although I say that, I said I don't think, doesn't mean that if it was an option, I wouldn't give it some consideration. But again, that's not really a question for me anyway at the moment, because I just enjoy doing this as a very passionate hobby of mine. And certainly if I was doing it for a job, I wouldn't be playing this. I'd have to bleed myself dry playing FPS games for 12 hours a day, offering all kinds of monetary gimmicks for people. That being said, nah. Yeah, there's that. But I suppose it depends on your niche. I mean, some people carve out a niche and it becomes profitable for them. I don't think it really be a case of... For some streamers, I don't think it's the problem of having to play shitty games. It's the case of having to play the same kind of games. You have the opposite problem, where you end up having to play what you're known for and not being able to branch out as much. But I suppose you could also have the problem of if you get into a certain thing, you'd have to play certain games you want to touch, but... And then, of course, the additional problem is that you couldn't just have, like, a day off. I mean, you could chill sometimes, but keep in mind that this is your main income, you'd have to commit to doing it a lot. Yeah, exactly. And I had that problem already, you know. I know that most of my fan base likes to watch me play Doom mods and first-person shooters. Now, luckily, I happen to like playing Doom mods and first-person shooters. But every now and then, I do feel like playing something different. But a lot of people come for the Doom. If I was to do this as a job, I'd have to play Doom mods pretty much and all the time. And then if I started to dare to branch out into playing the other RPG requests. Well, exactly, you've had the same thing with your stuff. You know, people associate a streamer with a particular game genre or game, individual game. When you try and do something different, you're going to lose people. That's how it works, you know. Now, I follow streamers that mainly play Doom, but I keep following those that also play other interesting things. But not everyone's like that. And keep in mind, this is your job. You can't just decide not to stream today, because if you're not streaming, you're not earning money. And you have to make sure people are willing to spend money on your channel. I think that even if I was to be given a chance to do that, I would suffer. Right, you need to shoot and you need to disappear. I'm not a robot. One. Pretty much. Well, maybe not every day for 8 hours, but you certainly wouldn't be able to, like, have a bad day too often, or you wouldn't be able to stop a stream halfway through or something. You would have to commit. I mean, you could adapt to that, sure, but you get depressed. You know, imagine knowing you have to play, you know, you can't have an off day, you have to play at least 8 hours most days. And if you try and play something else, your fan base is going to not be the happiest about it. It essentially, and then of course, and all kinds of things, you know, you start treating this as a full-time job and suddenly you're treating your viewers as nothing more than cash wallets. It's a hard line to stay on once you get that far. But some people can pull it off, I guess. Some people can do it. I just don't know if I'd be able to maintain it, is the thing. I have no doubt that I would certainly give it a shot. I just don't think I'd be able to maintain it. I just think that I would just be burnt out too much, and then it would cost me. So, with that in mind, I never ever intend to turn it into that kind of thing. I'm going to keep it as a hobby where I wouldn't mind if I gave, like, a bunch of money every so often, but I'm not going to, like, depend on it. And I am going to strive for a partnership one day. I want to be as popular as King Dine. Well, not as well, as respected and popular. You know, that's a goal I want, but I'm not going to do it by giving away values or stuff like that. I'm going to do that by doing what I do best. So it will remain a hobby for me. Just one that I put a lot of effort into. But still, a person can dream. Yeah. That would be a nice goal. Get partnership. There are other benefits as well. I mean, I'd have a tick next to my name. No, that's verified, isn't it? Or is that partnered? I don't know. Can't remember. But yeah, quality options help. God damn, this stray dog just keeps trying to latch on to me. And I'm like, sorry, dog. I already have a cat. Not the healthiest cat you've ever seen. Wow. The only thing that's stopping me from getting partnership is I don't have an average of 75 viewers. I'm not even close. That might change one day though. The other two requirements I can hit easily. Amount of hours and the... what was the other one? Number of times in a month or whatever. It is. You really have to be good at something or have a wide appeal. I think it's possible though. It'll just take me a bit of time and to actually focus on it a bit. Or I could just bribe people with lots and lots of money. For a month. Fool people and then BAM! I'm in! Give me that tick button. Let me have my verified tick so I can spout my opinions with authority. That works well. My angle is to start playtesting a lot more stuff. Alright, 392. Can I get most of my mining done here before I have to end the stream? Let's see. Probably not, but I always have a good chunk of it finished. Then next time I can runecraft some more shit, and then hopefully get that telekinetic grab, and then I can get to business. But yeah, I want to do a lot more playtesting streams, like playing stuff from new mappers and things like that. So I enjoy doing those streams. It's always fun to play stuff by new people and see what they come up with. I actually have enough material for another playtesting stream in the immediate future. Which I might actually do. I could do it in between Resident Evil 2 Remake, because I don't know how long Resident Evil 2 Remake's going to be. I know there's 2 campaigns. I might have to play both. Might be a very different experience playing them both. So I'm going to have a lot of time. Oh, absolutely. There's always new material, there's always new stuff. There's plenty of things to play. Plenty of new mappers to talk about, and plenty of chance for people to get the feedback they deserve. Yeah, fair enough. Well, I won't be doing it until I finish Lunar Catastrophe. After that, it's Resident Evil 2. And what I might do in between is I'll do a playtesting stream here and there, maybe, depending on how long it takes. Just to mix it up a bit. But yeah, I've had to avoid a lot of Resident Evil 2 stuff too. The only thing I know that's in the game is that there's a Mr. X that follows you around and stuff. But then I didn't really know much about Resident Evil 2 beyond the first 2 hours anyway. So my knowledge of that is pretty minimal. But I'm guessing if Mr. X is following you around, it's probably they're standing for Nemesis from the third Resident Evil, who did the same thing where he'd randomly show up on occasion. Be a pain in the ass. Yeah, play it on your new PC. Nice. I played a bit of the demo to see if this laptop can handle it, but I can't get a steady 60 FPS. I didn't even play the demo. I just waited for the full release. It's gonna be so cool to play it. Run, Rev P, run! $4.48. We're getting there. We are getting there. House options. There's actually a tab for house options. I'm curious to see what the house you can actually do with the housing in this game. And a lot of the times in games like this, housing is usually a very cosmetic thing, but this game seems to have some actual benefits for owning your own house and developing things within. So I'm a little intrigued to see what kind of things I can do with my player house in this game. I might just have enough time actually to get all the mining I need done. Huh. Oh no, that's just the other side, isn't it? Thought I said there was like, oh, there's another area, but no, it's just the other thing, this side. Can't get too excited now. Bonk, 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 bonk. Mining essence, yep. I am mining essence. I need to get my magic level up. Hello, CLE set. How you doing? I'm just trying to get my magic to level 33 so I can complete the giant dwarf. I know I can just buy a lot of runes, but the thing is that I need to save my money for the blast furnace and other stuff later on. Yeah, pretty much. I'm nearly done with this lot. It's part of my long-term goal anyway. You know that you earn gold while doing blast furnace. So you can just start with 100k. I know you could earn gold. From what I gathered, you had to pay 72,000 gold per hour to... Oh, thank you for the follow, CL said. From what I gathered, you had to pay £72,000 per hour. Pounds? Bloody hell. Gold per hour to get the NPCs run the blast furnace so you can use it. You pay an hourly fee, but if you do it efficiently, you can make profit. Oh, yeah, I imagine you could. But I may be doing it just to get my smithing level. You see, with changing gloves and bag. Yeah, I had the coal bag. I recently acquired that after many, many hours of mining in the motherlode. Figured out how useful that was. Well, maybe it wasn't as useful as I'd like it to have been, but useful enough, really. But nah, it's part of my long-term goals with this. No, not earning gold. I actually don't know how to efficiently do a lot of things. I mean, I've never really been a member before. A lot of this is all new to me. I'm still learning as I go with this game. I've never really been a member before. I have done a fair amount, a little bit as a member so far, but there's a lot left. What do I need at the moment? Well, at the moment, I'm just mining essence so I can cast magic spells to get level 33, so I can get telekinetic grab, so I can finish off a quest. Basically. But it's... in the long term, I have two goals for this playthrough. This all-streamed playthrough. Oh yeah, I know that, but I'm getting these essences and... to make runes, so I can up my rune crafting. You see, I have two long-term goals with this account. My first real Runescape account. So... but essence is used to make runes and level up my rune crafting, which is what I need to do. I have two sort of goals with this playthrough. The first one is to get all my skills to level 99. Each and every skill to level to its max level. And the second is to complete all the quests on here. Which will probably also involve, and possibly also have a stab at the achievement diaries, but mainly the quests. So hence, I am getting all my skills to max level. I am doing all the quests. So this is it. The nose of it goes. Well, that's fine. It can take 3 years. This is a long-term chill stream project. I'm not trying to rush through it, you see. I'm trying to do this and have fun along the way. All the efficiency stuff that Runelight will provide, I'll be doing later when I hit the upper levels of each skill, when I will need to do that to not lose my mind. But right now I'm just enjoying the fact that I'm playing membership and I don't know a lot about the game, and Damn. You know, I know a lot of people who play this game know a lot about the game and they know all the efficiency methods, but I'm playing as like a noob. Yeah, I know RuneLite is not going to do everything. You have to learn what to do, but I'm just having fun with the game right now. I know there's more efficient ways to do everything, but... yeah, I also don't play this every day either. This is a chill stream project, what I do on the side. I mainly play old school FPS games and Doom Words on here. Alright, one more essence run and then we'll have enough for the magic that I want to cast. Oh, I'm on a bond. I'm on a premium. I bought the premium club before it expired. So I have a years of membership. I think I'm blowing Ciel's mind right now. It's like, wait a minute, there's a player in Runescape who doesn't play efficiently, who doesn't actually play everything for the first time? What madness is this? Well, this is a different kind of madness. It's called, I've not played this game much and I'm learning everything for the first time kind of madness. I know you're not trying to be rude, of course. I know that a lot of people who've come in this channel and some who've stuck around are trying to help, but I'm also trying to explain that I'm not a typical RuneScape player. This is all new to me. This is all, I'm learning as I go. You know? So I know there's more efficient ways to do pretty much everything, but I do not know them at the moment. I am going to learn a lot about this game and the fantastic world. Well, I have to do it to get my rune crafting skilled. Quitting shit off the ground makes more gold. Yeah, but I'm not going for gold well, not at the moment anyway. I am getting my skills up. You can't use gold to farm rune crafting. You still have to actually... oh, I have actually done mining for now. Sweet. Right, now we can go to the... well, now we can start creating some mine stuff. So we have the mine tiara. Buy essence. No, I'm not buying everything. You would have me turn into a bloody capitalist. An ultra-capitalist, I should say. No, I'm playing the way I want to. And if you don't like it, then feel free to complain about it. I'm still going to play this way. Now, I'm saving my money for when I will be doing that stuff later. Trust me, later on, I will be buying a lot of stuff from the Grand Exchange. But only when the skills become a real grind. Not as they are right now, where it's tolerable. Do not fret. When I am assuming this goes on for several years, there will come a point where I'm like, okay, everyone, I'm going to get 93 mining. I'm going to buy a shitload of... oh, wait, you can't actually buy mining experience because you still have to mine. Money can't solve all your problems. Just probably most of them. I still have to mine. I still have to craft. I still have to do the thing. At some point, I probably will need to start making a lot of money, though. You're not wrong. That time hasn't come yet, though. I'm still learning. I don't even have my own house yet. I've only done a very small percentage of the members' quests. I'm trying to complete the giant dwarf. This is why I'm doing this in the first place. Because of that stupid, eccentric old dwarf who won't give me his boots. Ah. By the time you walked to there, I only made 1 million GP. 1 million? You made all the money. I am putting this at my own pace, so stop trying to convert me to the Grand Exchange. I'm not doing it. Not yet. I'm going to put this in the chat now. I'm going to put this in. There. That is my response. Stop making me play more efficiently. I want to play out, have fun. These are my chill streams, damn it. Also, you're probably able to make 1 million GP because you've already established yourself. I don't have all the tools and equipment yet. Or the desire to cut down trees for 6 hours. Or whatever it is you people do to make your filthy money. Don't even ask me, I don't even play this game. Level 21. Sweet. I want this area to be made into a Doom map. I might even request it for my birthday this year. Make me a Runescape map. You just stand at Grand Exchange, buy shit and stuff that. And where exactly do you get the time to actually play the game? You know, where is your questing? Where is your grinding? Where is your adventuring? You sound like a stockbroker in a London street market going, buy, 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 sell, sell, sell. Ah, you see, you're already maxed. I'm not. You've seen everything this game has to offer until the updates go anyway. I am at the opposite end of the spectrum to you. I am not maxed. I have not done all the quests. I don't know everything. We are opposite ends of the spectrum, you and I. You are the king on the throne of 1,000,001 woodcutting logs. And I am the peasant who's one day going to take over your kingdom and upserve you. If you don't know how to buy and sell, wouldn't even have played the game. The economy is so fucked. The economy is so fucked, huh? Alright, 56 to 61. I just need to keep doing this for a while. No, I need to do it for 400, don't I? So 2,800. A whole bunch of times, basically. Like in real life, then. Oh my god. It's very displeasing trying to learn how to play RuneScape for new players. Well, you don't have to teach me anything. You can just enjoy the experience of seeing the game through the eyes of someone who has never seen all the stuff you have yet. That's the same reason why I watch people who play Doom for the first time. It's like, I can't have that experience anymore. I can't have the experience of going back to the beginning and just messing around and being inefficient. And trust me, when I see people struggle with E2M6 with that switch puzzle, with that really awkwardly placed switch, I have to bite my tongue and go, don't tell them where it is! Normal plebs. Exactly. Also, you called me a pleb, and that's controversial. Have you not heard of Plebgate? I'll see you. What is this channel about? If you look below, you can see a little channel description of this video you're watching right now. Don't worry, I'm only going to be going to the ruins of the mine, though, so you're not missing much at the moment. But basically, this is where I stream, well, I mainly stream a lot of old school first-person shootery things and Doom WODs, but I also do play this as my chill stream project, which I started in November last year, and I've just kind of kept going on with because I kind of enjoy playing this game in bursts. And that's really about it. That being said, I've been streaming for 10 years. Since 2009. The most efficient player makes 99 skills in half a year. Cool! Like, good for them. I'm glad they did it in half a year, but I'm gonna be as inefficient as my fun period dictates. I'll tell you what, Sil said, come back in 2 years when I'm grinding skills to 99, and then I'll start buying at the Grand Exchange and shit like that. Actually, don't do that. You'll come back in 2 years' time and you'll point out which part of the VOD it's on. And you'll be like, remember me from 2 years ago? Why haven't you leveled up yet? I mean, if you want to look through some of my other content, it's on the videos tab, Seal. You can watch me play other stuff too. I recently finished The Joy of Mapping 6. That was a thing I did. Other game-wise, I recently played through Dusk, which is an awesome game, and everyone should play it. And then you'll be able to build a nice little picture of this channel. And using that picture, you can go and tell all your friends and tell them to come here as well. And you can donate and give me lots of money. Or you can just not. It's entirely up to you. This is your decision. Or if you were really desperate, you could subscribe and you could have my emote, my exclusive emote, which is totally worth paying $5 for. Which someone made for you, which was very nice. And I would have more, but you gotta have a certain amount of subs to get each different emote. Am I a Doom professional? Oh shit. Yes, I'm a Doom professional. I frag all the noobs. I have a lot of speed runs on a Doom World and Doom community. Just don't ever look up the records, ever. And you'll be good. Yeah, my name is J4Rio. And I have a lot of Doom records, and I've played all the maps. I'm really special and awesome. Please don't look up the records for my contributions to speedrunning or anything, because it's all a lie. Look, just don't go there. Just take my word for it. I'm a Doom professional. You know, they're pretty shit. I just did. No! You looked up the records. Oh, fuck. Now my gig's up. I can't pretend to be good at the game now. I don't think Seal's going to give me any money today. I'm just going to have to stay poor and unemployed. Thanks, Obama. Dave, please, that's not something to be proud of. No one's going to take me seriously with those credentials. Not working. God damn it. How many are we up to now? 168. Cool. You like enjoying free content? No! I don't want to rage at Doom anymore or anything, really. Well, unless it's like really frustrating, but still. Fine, you like enjoying free content? Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Seal. You like enjoying free content so much? Bam! There you go. Right, there's your free content. Black screen of my base. There you go. That's your free content. You have to subscribe to my channel if you want to see the screen. If you want to see the in-game screen, you now must subscribe to my channel. Make my webcam bigger. Subscribe! Darn it! Alright, I'll put the game back. Otherwise he might accuse me of cheating. Maybe. Actually, I need to go after this set is done. Just gonna go eat. My webcam... No! I don't want the webcam to be bigger. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't obstruct as much of the game as possible. I mean, how big do you want my bloody webcam to be exactly? Like this? Here we go. Right, there's a game in the background somewhere, but I'm not gonna... There's a game in the background somewhere, but I'm not telling you where it is. There you go. Like seeing me more than the game. Well, there you go. Happy now? Hello. This is the streamer. Alright, I'm gonna put the cam back now. It's normal size. There we go. Alright. You like seeing me more than the game. Yay! Thank you for the 100 bits, Dave. Oh, Dave understands the deal. Now I've made a whole $1. Thanks, Dave. I've made one whole $1. Also, you get to be the golden bit bitch for the week since you have 100. Yep, you're the golden bit bitch now. Above Kraju and Mia Pineapple. I need to establish a new donation. Oh wait, I need to establish a new donation target after I've finished Resident Evil 2 Remake. Just can't think what to put though. It's the only kicker. Free content is POG! Champ. Big male webcams are hot. Really? Okay. Well, you'll have to try somewhere else. Alright. Actually, this is the first time I donated. Whoa, I'm your first donation and bit? Whoa, crazy. It's awesome. I'm your first ever. I'm so flattered. Right, well, that's going to be it for this part. I have made some magic and runecraft progress, but alas, we still need more. So, next time around, I'm going to hopefully get my magic level to 33, and then we can steal some boots. See you later, everybody. Have a good day.